We are live with episode 2 of The Fallout. I've got lots to talk about tonight. And we got saved by the day by the lovely Trevo
Holla.
Holler. And thanks for joining in so last minute. My goodness.
No problem.
It's like the train wreck parade.
Yeah.
Legit. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I want to start. Let's go back to Thursday. Christine got evicted. And where do you think she went wrong in this game that we call Big Brother?
I think she just got unlucky. Lovita put up really shitty nominations, and then Christine was just so unlikable that she left. Like that's what I think.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people would say that you're, what, week 3? She did not seem to want to, her strategy to play the game did not work whatsoever.
She just didn't do shit.
Her strategy was clean the house. Hashtag don't evict the maid. That doesn't work. You got to build some relationships. And I think during that last week, when she got nominated, I feel like she kind of laid down, gave up, and was like, you know what? I'm done. When her leopard booty could have stayed if she actually put up a little bit of a fight. I think she could have flipped the house. That being said, Lavita and her curse with the nominations, right?
Yeah.
Anyone not anyone Lavita nominates and actually wants to go home, are they going to go home? No, they are
Of course
not.
not.
What is that about?
She's just really shitty. That's what I think. Like honestly, for her to flop so hard twice is just really funny at this point.
Do you think next week, if she happens to win HOH, do you think she'll flop at her HOH again?
Well, who would she put up at this point?
I don't know. She doesn't really have anyone. I think everyone's just kind of tolerating her, but they have really caught on to what Levita's about.
I'm sure Cassandra will go right back up there with like whoever stays this week.
Maybe Maddie or Dallas?
Do you really think she would do that though? Because like, isn't she supposed to be working with that side kind of, or no? Does she just really want to piss off every single side now? She wants to piss off Kelsey and then the middle, and then now
Maybe
Dallas.
she'll throw someone random up like Joel.
She's supposed to be friends with him. That's what I thought.
I feel like she's friends with whoever is in power.
True.
I mean, you look at it this way with when it comes to Levita, and I was going to mention this later in the game, but it's Apple time to bring it up. She seems to be clinging to the power and that HOH room and like the privacy that it gives her. So I really think that for her to say, hey, if you're going to let me stay in the HOH room, I'm friends with you for the week, and then maybe next week I'll backstab you.
I can't stand her. Honestly, like at the beginning, I was so ready to just love her and like be obsessed with her, but then she was just too aggressive the first week. And then second week it was a pity party and it was annoying. And then the third week I was just fucking over it. Like I'm so over stupid people.
And she is one of those people that I am absolutely over. And I kind of hope she falls victim to an eviction
Yeah.
sooner rather than later. I don't know if I can handle much more.
See, I like watching her though. Like I don't like I dislike how she plays and I think she's an idiot, but I wouldn't mind seeing her stay just for the drama.
The drama.
Yeah.
There are other people that need to go as well that I would like to discuss, but we'll get on.
Okay.
Um, so Big Brother loves games with balls.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that HOH and the fact that they pre-planned it for Joel to win it. What did you think? Was that smart on Mitch's
Well,
part?
What do you mean? What smart on Mitch's part? Like, what do you mean by that?
Handing it, we're week 4, handing it to Joel.
Yeah, I think it was dumb on Joel's part to want that, honestly. But like Mitch, people can say what they want of him. I don't know much about him. I just know he's kind of boring. I don't watch much feeds, but just on the show, he seems really boring.
He's not getting an edit. He's like in the background.
Yeah. So, first of all, how did they pre-pick it? Like, how long did they know they were a team? Do we know that?
I don't, but I know that like Joel, I think it was even in the episode where they were like, hey, we planned it for Joel to get the HOH. That's how we plan the rock, paper, scissors.
It's stupid, first of all, that they knew so far in advance where they could do something like that. And I think it's even stupider that they have an HOH in pairs. I think that's the stupidest fucking thing ever.
It goes back to last year when they did that, when they were on the cogs and at the end they had to like make the decision.
It was so stupid. I hate when they pair them together because someone like we saw, some people can just throw it, and that's so not fair. That's not okay. It needs to be you need to be able to decide your own fate every competition.
And then you get the pairs like Joel and Dallas. No, it was Jared and Dallas who can't stand each other.
Yeah, that was good though. Like,
but at least that wasn't pre-planned to a degree.
Yeah, I can see why production would do something like that. Like, because it's pretty fun. Like, who doesn't want to see these two guys that hate each other practically making out? Of course, that's good television, but is it fair in a game sense? No. And I know Big Brother's not fair, and it never is, but like, come on. Let them fight by themselves. That's what I think. And I keep saying that's what I think.
And that's what you think. And I think I kind of agree. I mean, like, you're going into week 4, your fate should be in your hands.
Yeah.
And really, that competition was so easy to sabotage if the person wanted to throw it.
Yeah, it was stupid.
You just gotta drop the ball, literally.
Yeah.
And repeat.
Yeah.
And then, so Joel is the only person to actually make a bold move this season, nominating Kelsey and Raul. Smart decision?
I think another stupid decision by another stupid HOH. Do you want to know why? What do you think?
Okay, so I think it was a bold move so early.
Yeah.
But for me, I would have preferred him to actually choose a more... He actually, by making that nomination, how do I say this? He pointed out the side of the house he was on.
Yeah.
And really, he showed his cards a little too early.
Okay.
I think with the short list was Dallas and Maddie, that would have been a better move to make, because then they could have all played it in the POV if they really wanted to get that side out.
Yeah.
And then could have tried to get who they wanted out from that competition or whatever. But I think it wasn't...
Well...
It was weak.
I'm like proud of him for actually doing something. Like, you have to give him props for that.
Absolutely.
But I think he was with he voted the way Kelsey and Jared's side voted. I think every time, did he not? Those first 3 weeks.
Yep.
He voted the way they wanted, and so basically already saying he was on that side. So I'm sure Dallas and Maddie and all of them, they low-key don't like him, but of course they're gonna say they like him when he's HOH. So for him to put up the people he was been voting with this entire time and not put up the people he's technically been against, even though he hasn't said it, I think is stupid. It just pisses both sides off. It shows that Dallas and Maddie can't trust him because he didn't vote with them. And then it shows that he put up Kelsey and whatever, Rail. So that side can't trust him either. So that's why I think it was the stupidest idea. So yeah, it was good that he put someone up and did something for once, but I think it was the wrong side.
Yeah. And the other thing with that too is we're gonna talk about it after, but like Raul is not very good at competitions to begin with.
Yeah, he
So
sucks.
why? Why would you make that move? Why? What is he doing?
Well, is the target Kelsey? Who's the target?
The target is really not clear. I think either way, Joel doesn't care.
And that's stupid. I think that's stupid. But
When you're going after someone and you want to cut them, go after them.
yeah, you should know who you want out. You know, not just one of you two. I
It
get
doesn't
cutting.
matter which one of you, just but
Yeah,
yeah, everyone needs to you need to have a clear plan going into your HOH. And I think honestly, I feel like Joel just did it for Levita
which is sick.
because she lives in his HOH room.
Oh my god. I'm sure
It's
next Nikki will get an HOH somehow and then do exactly what Levita says again.
oh my goodness. Nikki as HOH. Who would she even nominate?
Cassandra, I don't know. I have no idea.
She's very bipolar, that Nikki, with her moments. One minute she wants to be friends with him, and the next minute she hates him, and then she's friends with him again.
Yeah.
That girl, I don't even know. Okay, so spoiler alert, that POV competition happens, and Dallas wins his second POV. Do you think this was smart?
Yeah. You never know what could have happened. Like, I don't know who was like second place or whatever. Like, Kelsey might have been about to win. I don't really know. But if Dallas didn't win, who knows? They could have got to Joel and then Dallas would have been up there. So I think Dallas is quite a target. I think it's fine that he won it.
I think Dallas is making himself even more of a target. He's
It's already
starting to,
there.
yeah,
He's
but
already
now, like, it's with winning second POV. This is the same thing with Levita. Doesn't she realize that she's going to be a target no matter what she does? Because
yeah.
she's had two HOH wins. Dallas has had two veto wins. And nobody has the balls to use this damn veto this season. What is that about?
Yeah, that's shitty. As much as I love this season, like I would love it 10 times more if the veto was being used.
Let's backdoor someone. Let's get our hands dirty. I want blood on my hands. It's such a horrible, horrible thing. So the episode this week, going into Thursday, is going to be 90 minutes. And there's a rumored fake double eviction. I don't know how I feel about it.
Why?
There's a commercial leaking around. There was like, I think I've seen 8 seconds of a commercial that shows that it's going to be a fake double eviction.
Yeah.
Now, if this is the case, I don't think anyone's going home this week
I hope not, personally.
because
I like that side. I think everyone in that house is annoying in their own way, but I don't want Kelsey to go anywhere. I don't care if Raul leaves at all. Like, I don't give a shit. But the chance that Kelsey's probably leaving, like, she's so good, like, entertainment wise.
she's not afraid to pick a fight either.
Yeah.
So this is how I think it's going to lay out, and it may be completely different. We don't really have any actual details, but what I think you're going to see on Thursday night in the 90 minutes, you're going to see one get evicted. They're going to do it like another eviction, so like it's going to play out like a double, but the two that get evicted are going to go into a secret room in the house. And they are then going to watch the house for the week and then go back in the following week.
That, that would be interesting. I wouldn't be
Wait,
surprised if that happened, but maybe just one, like the second person. I think whoever is nominated now might go.
it's
Right?
possible. Like, we don't actually really know how it's going to play out. For
Yeah.
all we know, it could be the Ral or Kelsey leaving, and then we'll have two more leave, and those other two that leave will go into the room. But it's
Yeah.
interesting to take notice on the live feeds too, is the high roller room wasn't open for 4 weeks, like the first few weeks of the show.
Yeah.
And then you have now they've been hanging out in it almost every night over the
Yeah, that's
last like
weird.
3, 4 days. So that's kind of weird.
They're probably just messing with them.
Fake, fake security. So speaking of people that need to go, Maddie.
She's definitely by far my least favorite myself, but I don't want her to go. I like watching her.
So they were talking on the live feeds last night, and they're saying that Maddie is now distancing herself from Nick
Okay.
after Nick and her kissed like a few
Yeah.
days ago. So they were starting a showmance, and now all of a sudden Maddie is telling everybody she has a boyfriend on the outside world.
Like, is she saying that out loud?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think it was like, who was it last night? I think it was the person I try to avoid when I watch the live feeds, Dallas. He was like, why does Maddie all of a sudden have a boyfriend week 3? Could have been Jared too.
That's funny.
Like,
Messy.
messy. That
Yeah.
never ends well for anyone.
Yep.
Ever.
What are some examples?
Um, Cody and Christine.
Okay. Okay. Didn't Rochelle have a boyfriend?
I think she may have.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's not like she really
Oh,
got
here's a good example.
what?
And you broke this. John and Netta.
Okay. It's a good
Didn't end
example.
well.
It's a good example. Yeah.
And in the past too, it's just been one of those things where it never ends well, ever. Not a good thing. And then you have like other ones that work. Like, are John and Netta still together? Do you know?
Um, I don't know. I would say no. I think that's a no.
You think that's a no.
Yeah. That's
Is it
my
Netta back in Vancouver?
yes, she is.
Interesting.
Yes. You
And
could
then,
see all her posts about Vancouver Fashion Week.
mm, I
And
don't
then you
follow.
can go and see John and his man bun, wherever he is. They're pretty far apart. That's what I can see.
Have the only real showmance that's actually worked out so far from Big Brother Canada, isn't it been Emmett and Jillian?
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that's
I
yeah.
think so.
Like no one else lasts. Like some people try out of the house and then it doesn't work. John and Netta was assuming they're broken up. Like I'm pretty sure just unless they're doing some long distance thing where they don't tweet each other or talk on publicly, whatever. I don't know. I'm assuming they're not broken up, but they were probably like the second longest besides Jillian and Emmett.
And I'm hearing Jill and Emmett are not together.
Are you serious? That I didn't know that.
That's what I just was told.
Okay. That's rough. That's sad. I like them together. I
I
have
thought
to
they were,
find
I
out more.
love them. I think they're cute.
Yeah. God.
And no, because nobody seems to work out. What about Ashley and Zach?
That's true. There's a lot of Big Brother Canada 3 people still hanging out, and I don't follow them at all. Like, doesn't Kevin and Pee Wee always post together or no?
Oh, okay. So that is something they're still together because Peely moved to Calgary.
Okay. They're probably dating. I don't really follow Big Brother Canada 3 people. It wasn't my favorite season, but I'm sure they're all nice people, but I just don't really.
They're actually they seem to be the more functional relationship ones. Like
Yeah.
they seem to not there doesn't seem to be a lot of drama between any of the cast.
Yeah, that's true.
So
They don't
proper
just
to
shaft
them.
one person to the side and then post a Merry Christmas card.
No Merry
They're not
Christmas.
like that. Okay.
No. So last night, Tim was on the feeds and he was talking all this love about Tahan, how she's beautiful and all this nonsense. It was like a Tahan love fest. And Tahan's a huge Big Brother Canada fan. Did you know that?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, Tahan was in his season.
Okay, I didn't watch that season. So
Okay, well, he loved Tahan apparently, but not enough to give her her blow dryer. He chose ice cream over
okay.
Tahan. I don't
Was this in
know.
like a competition or something?
No, he went to the diary room and Big Brother was like, Tim, here's your favorite ice cream, or you have the opportunity to give Tahan her blow dryer back.
Okay. Interesting.
Twice. Not once, but twice. It was very deja vu, and Tim did not give her the blow dryer at all.
He's probably trying to drive them crazy, I'm sure.
Yeah, and that brings me to Tim. What do you think of all his pranks? He's at it again. He's been at it for the last few days.
Um, I think they're funny. I don't know. Like, is he on anyone's radar? I know Mitch had a thing for like a little bit. I don't know if that's still happening, but like no one, from what I know, like who's actually going for him?
Nobody.
Yeah. So he seems like a joke, but really he's actually like involved in a lot of conversations. So
And he's
good on him.
really like laying it thick.
Yeah, for
I know
sure.
that. Like, I don't know. I think he has potential to be at the end. And then they had the pet spider, Marinara, and there was another pet animal, bug.
Yeah, I don't watch enough feeds to know any of this.
Which brings me to, I tweeted out yesterday, I had a little poll going, and it was Tim's dolphin love conversation with Lavita last night on the live feeds. We're going to do this new segment every week. It's going to be called Moment of the Week. And the options were Tim and Dolphin Love or Nikki as a troll. Which one do you think won?
Um, I don't know anything about either of them, but I'd say Nikki. I don't know.
It was Nikki as a troll that won for Moment
That
of the
sounds
Week.
funny. I don't know what either of them are, but that sounds funny
It
to me.
was okay, so it was on the episode, and Nikki
Was
was
it?
like having a troll freak out. She was
Okay.
walking around up by the hot tub, and she's all like, I
Did they call it that, or is that what people are just calling it now?
think that's what they called it,
Okay, yeah, that was funny.
where she was like freaking out.
Yeah.
And then earlier today, she had a meltdown over Lavita's dirty underwear on her bed.
Have you seen the Nikki video, like the 15-minute video of Nikki's best moments on
Oh my
YouTube?
God, no, but you need to link that to me because
It's
Nikki's best moments are,
it's literally one of the funniest things ever. It's so good. Like I don't know what I think of her. Like she's absolutely insane, but in all the right ways.
absolutely. I think we made the right choice with Tim and Nikki.
Yeah.
I mean, Jace, what
Yeah,
would Jace have
Bret
actually brought
Michaels.
to our show?
I don't know. All I know is he looked like Bret Michaels, and that needed to just stay away,
The
like far
bandana.
away. And the hair.
Oh, it was just, he's always been one of those people that's been kind of messy.
Yeah.
Messy. So last night, Joel was actually just talking about the conversation in the storage room was Joel wants some space from Levita because he thinks she's bad news for his game.
Okay.
Fact, fiction?
Prob- Probably true. I think someone that half the house hates is bad for your game. Yes.
I think guilty by association is the theme of the season.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I mean, everyone distance yourself from Maddie, distance yourself from Levita, dis
Yeah.
distance yourself from Joel. I don't know. That whole side of the house needs to go. I hate all of them.
Who's your favorite person then?
I loved the brothers.
Okay, I should have known. I knew
Not
that.
shocking. Not
Yeah.
shocking at all because I am drawn to the alpha male. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Let's talk about that because season one, I had Tom.
Okay.
Season two, who was it all about for me?
Don't say Andrew, was it? No, who was it?
Kyle.
Oh, how did I? Okay, just yeah. Anyways, I knew that.
Season three, it was the Ginger Ninja.
Yeah,
And now it's the brothers.
it seems like the brothers are going to be doing better than those
Better
other.
than my past favorites.
Yeah,
They're not living with that curse.
yeah, it's true.
I am not a douche magnet. Thank you very much, David.
What do you have people tweeting you or something?
Yes,
Okay.
not a douche magnet. It's not needed to be repeated like 3 times. No.
I would
I,
go for the girls. That's for sure.
okay, so speaking of the girls, I absolutely love Cassandra.
Yeah, she's my favorite by far.
She's smarter than everyone thinks she is.
She's like what Sabrina should have been. Like they're kind of similar, but Sabrina is too extra. Cassandra's just funny.
I think I think Big Brother's been really good for her too. I mean, she learned how to do laundry.
Yeah.
Maybe she's gonna get some independence out of this thing.
Yeah.
So who do you think, like, let's go back to that 90-minute episode. If three happen to leave, who do you think it's gonna be?
I don't think three will leave. I don't. I think it'll be two.
Okay, so
You
Raul,
want me to make it?
Kelsey, and who?
So what do you mean? Like
Do you think it's gonna be, well, let's
I
start with
think
the
Kelsey
current
will leave.
nominees, Kelsey or Raul.
I think Kelsey will leave. I don't want her to leave. If she stayed, I would be screaming, like I would fall over.
Oh my
But I
goodness.
think she's gone. I think she'll be the first one to go. I hope
Okay.
not. And then second, it just depends who frickin' wins. Like it's obviously has to be something fast, so it has to be someone smart. So I don't know if someone like Mitch would throw it. I don't know who.
Is there anyone smart enough to win that second HOH?
Good point. I don't know. Lavita might really go hard for it. If she, like, I don't know. It
Okay,
obviously if someone from Dallas and Maddie's side wins, I think Jared and Raul will go up. I don't know. The typical last shit.
so with that being said, did if Levita actually pulls another HOH out, bad
Yeah.
for her game? I think it's going to be pretty bad for her game.
Her game's already ruined. Like she might as well just win every single damn HOH she can and hope that every second week she it's someone that like kind of likes her or someone that got pissed off by someone else. Like I'm all
Okay.
for her winning every week. Like at this point,
So here's what I think is going to happen. Say she does win that second HOH and she sends someone out the door. I think she's going to find herself on the block.
what the week after?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I think there's a good chance that she could end up going home if that was to happen. Like right now,
he's
Levita needs to do some major damage control in her game, and I think that needs to happen, or it's yeah, exactly. She's basically become Rachel.
I don't know if the sides are really gonna go, like, are they gonna go after each other and then leave someone like Levita alone?
See, that would be smart gameplay, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm sure the sides will be like, let's not take each other out, and then they go for Levita, someone like Levita.
She's a lone wolf right now. She's playing all on her own.
Yeah.
And I think that's not solid. I don't know. I think she might go pre-jury.
She deserves jury because I don't know, she just does. I think girls need to stop leaving.
Well, that's why we need Raul to get out.
Yeah.
And that brings me to Raul, he wanted to do a fashion show tonight. He's acting like Glitter Gary.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me about it.
The fashion show was done, Raul.
Whatever. If he wants to do it, do it. But I know what you mean.
It was done. It's over. Do you think that Marsha's got more tasks in store, or do you think she just did the one?
Unfortunately, I do. I do think so.
Think we'll get a Marsha task every week?
Oh, God. I don't know about that. But she always picks like the nerdy, quiet, annoying people. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Raul may be a TV time whore, but he's not getting the attention that he's actually wanting.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I love Marsha. I think she's like our own Singbot, but I don't love Marsha.
I like Trevor Boris, but Marsha is annoying.
Where's Marge?
Like,
Someone get Marge on the phone.
yeah. I want to know how it works. Like, Marsha was clearly there. Anyone could have just went into the have not room and seen it. Was the room locked just for Joel to go in? Like, aren't the other people suspicious? Like, what is that? I don't get it.
I don't know.
That's why I don't like it, because it just seems fake.
And I don't know, because like when you're watching the live feeds and a task's going down, you can't really gauge what's going on.
Yeah.
And doesn't Big Brother think that it's suspicious? Joel, please go to the have not room.
Yeah, do they say that?
Yeah.
See, that's stupid. That's so obvious. Like, that's what I mean by I don't like it. It's just stupid.
Are you loving the
leave?
fact that they're getting lots of liquor?
Yeah. I haven't really seen anything from it besides Nikki's meltdowns, but
Over the vodka.
I'm glad they're getting something because it makes them more dramatic.
Yeah, I mean, the liquor is not dry in Canada.
Yeah.
US, take note. Please give them more liquor. Inhibition's usually gone with that. And I mean, we like when inhibition is gone. There's more drama. I don't know. Okay. So here it is. Big Brother just tweeted fake double eviction.
They did.
It's on their Instagram.
Let me go look.
I don't know if you can see it.
Okay.
Fake
It's
double
like
eviction.
pointless at the same time because like we don't even know what that means. Exactly, at least.
They never really give us actual details.
I think that someone will for sure leave, and then either it'll be like you said, one person could go to the room and then stay there, or what I would prefer is if they just literally walk out and walk back in. Like,
But don't you think if they actually leave for a week and make them think that they're gone and not know that, hey, they may have been watching you all week before they go back in, don't you think that would be more drama?
it depends like who it is. I think if they come right back in, it could be like a Rachel moment where she's like, I'm back, bitch, or whatever, you know. But if they're like gone all week and then the person comes back, they'll just be like, oh, hi. and then everyone will be like whispering and shit. But if like they walk right back in, then it could be more dramatic. I don't know.
I don't
I want
know.
them to like feel like they wasted a whole 2 hours of their life or whatever. Like,
You want them to feel like they wasted their
and I
HOH.
don't think they should get safety another week. That's another thing. Like taking them out for a week, it's like they were gone from the game for a whole week. And like whatever, if that's what it is, but it would be more interesting to me to see everyone in there at all times.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Walk out the door, and then they come walking out of the double door room, the
Yeah.
high roller suite or whatever. And then they're like, "Oh crap." Like
Yeah.
their expression if like the doors just start to open and then the person that just got evicted is standing right there.
I just hope it's like really dramatic. I hope like some whoever leaves isn't just like sad and pitiful and then like whatever.
Raul would be drama if it happened to be him.
I feel like if someone like Dallas left, it would be dramatic when he came back. Like he would be like, "Fuck you all." Like, so maybe that's what I hope happens. I hope Dallas gets fake
I don't
evicted.
know how much more I can handle of Dallas.
Yeah, I don't know.
They will at least be out for a few days. Yeah, I kind of agree. But I do think that they're going to be very dramatic. And the other thing about next week, too, is I don't think we're going to have feeds this weekend. They have a tendency to go down every Easter long.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And shout out to production who gives me PhilCam anytime I request it.
Yeah.
That's a nice luxury. Yeah, I don't know. I think however the week plays out, it's going to be interesting to say the least. I personally would like to see some big names leave this week because I think the impact of them returning will be more
Yeah,
dramatic.
for sure.
And I think, that being said, I think it would be great to see maybe, even if like Maddie left,
Yeah, she'd be probably dramatic when she came back too.
she'll be like, hey, I'm back.
I just hope Kelsey stays. God.
Could you, but like, you look at that, and if she is happens to stay or leave, can you,
Yeah.
what if she does happen to come back? They're going to be pissed.
Yeah.
They are going to be livid. But that being said, too, like whoever comes back is probably getting that week of immunity that they don't deserve. So
Yeah. True that.
I think also, I'm also a purist in the sense that you should only really ever have one life in Big Brother. And I don't like that someone can come back. That maybe doesn't necessarily even deserve to come back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I think.
You think
Like
just,
I like the entertainment when someone comes back because usually someone I love ends up leaving, and then I'm like, okay, I hope they have a chance to come back, and that's exciting. But like game wise and strategy, of course, it's one of those other things that's not fair. So I don't know. Maybe I'm a hypocrite because I'm complaining about one thing being not fair when another, but loving another thing. I don't know, but
it's tough to actually gauge what's going to happen.
yeah,
I'm very intrigued by this week.
like this double eviction or what
Double fake
happened.
eviction. I don't know. I mean, it has potential to be really good. It has potential to be really disastrous.
Yeah,
So either way, it's going to be a train wreck that we all want to watch.
yeah. I'm
I,
impressed this season. Usually the twists, I'm like, ew, like shut up, don't
they
care.
are pulling out the stops this season, and I really think that this is hands down one of the best seasons we've seen ever.
Yeah, for Big Brother Canada for sure.
For sure.
Like as long as they don't do a triple eviction, they need to keep that fucking locked in the Big Brother
Put
vault to never
put
come
that
back.
back in the vault.
Keep it.
I still feel like we could see a quad eviction this season.
Uh, I would be like pissed off. Like, what is it? So Big Brother Canada 3, they had triple. Big Brother 4, they would have a quad. What, 5, 6? That like by the time we're on
I think
4,
the quad is a good time to
they'll all
stop
go.
it. I think after a quad, that would be okay to stop. Let's
I
not
think
bring.
it's too much. How would they do it? How would it work? How would it work?
I think it'd be very similar to the triple, except it's going to be four people leaving. So if you didn't win that veto, you're out the door.
So what, like the 3 people nominated would leave?
Yeah.
Or is there 4 noms and then 3 of them leave?
Yeah, basically. So four nominations, three leave.
That's crazy. That's too much. Too much for
It's
me.
it it
I
would
would
be
I would be leaving too. I'd be right out the fucking door.
but like think about it this way, like the devastation it would bring. Because usually like evictions, there's some devastation to them. If
It's
four
kind of
people are
funny.
leaving in a week,
Yeah.
you'd be like, what the hell just happened?
It would be too quick though. Like people's stories would end before they should.
A roulette, so like Russian roulette.
Some kind of luck thing would be cool.
You have to get a full house to stay.
If they did like a roulette and put people's faces and then wherever the ball lands has to peace
Oh
out,
my goodness, could you imagine?
that'd be dramatic.
Arissa could spin the wheel.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past Big Brother Canada at this point. Honestly, they're psycho.
There's like Arissa has this beautiful gown and like a wheel, and she's all like, and we're going to spin it to see who's out.
Yeah. God.
No chance to fight it, you're out the door.
God.
Well, it's interesting too because like they're going to use that high roller room for something.
Yeah. They have to.
And so like what does it mean? Last year it was the vault where they did their nominations, but they're also the vault had secrets. And we haven't really seen much of the high roller room except for nominations. So they're definitely going to use it. They have this jackpot sign above the kitchen. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah. What did it say? Jackpot restaurant or something?
Okay, yeah, well, it keeps going off.
Does it? Okay.
So that's going to be part of a twist somehow. And I mean, let's play Big Brother roulette.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm all down for it. And we have 8 weeks left to go. So
8
why
weeks.
not?
When's the finale?
I'm thinking finale is going to be mid-May.
Okay. Sure, everyone's going to Toronto and Niagara Falls again and all that shit.
Me, I'm going.
Are you?
Yeah.
Nice. I hear that's where magic happens.
I have to meet Tim. Tim's
Yeah,
followed me on Twitter for like 2 years. I have to meet him.
nice. Need to meet
So,
Nikki. Get that selfie.
who do I need to meet?
Nikki.
Oh my goodness.
She said she wanted to like tour Canada. I watched some feeds and that's what she was talking about. I hope she comes to Vancouver because I'd be
All
on.
you have to do is to get in Nikki's good graces is give her a bottle of vodka.
Oh God.
She loves the vodka, so let's do that.
Yeah.
Good times. I mean, I don't know. I think a roulette quad could be fun, but we don't know. I shouldn't give production any more ideas.
Yeah.
But if that quad does happen, I was the first person to say it.
Oh God. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's going to be an interesting week in the game. This double fake eviction is very unpredictable.
Yeah. What else is there to talk about? I think we've covered most of it.
I think we have, and which is fine with me. I've got a bit of a headache, so I
How
don't know.
long did
I'm
it
looking
go?
forward to seeing how the week goes. I think I'm gonna have a rotating co-host because the person who's supposed to be here every week is not here. Calling
Yeah,
you out, Bobby Young. Um, Everybody go flood his Twitter because this is getting ridiculous.
I don't even know who that is.
I will send you a link to his profile. But yeah, I'm I'm interested to see how this goes, and I'm loving the season so far. Do you have any thoughts that who might you think might win it?
God, I'm the worst at this shit. Like, it's hard for me to pick who I think could win. I just always want to pick a girl because that's who I want to win. But if I had to pick a winner, oh my God. I don't think Tim or Nikki, obviously not Nikki, but I don't think Tim, they'll vote for him. I don't think they would. They could, I don't know. Um, if Mitch won, I'd be like, what the hell? Like, he seems like he's got himself set up, but I think it's going to crumble. I could see, like, I know a lot of people have been saying Ramsey's not on anyone's radar, really. If Ramsey won, I wouldn't be too shocked. I don't know.
Ramsey's on my radar.
Is he? I'm not much of a fan of him. He has grown on me a bit, but
He needs to go too.
I'd love for Cassandra to win. That's my number one, for
Cassandra.
sure.
I think Cassandra is in a good place if she can keep her nose out of these fights with Levita.
Yeah, and she needs to kind of do something like,
Maybe win a competition.
yeah, she needs to win some. Like, people say can fight competitions mean something or they don't. But honestly, someone like Cassandra needs to win a competition if she wants to win this. She can't do what she's doing and expect her game to be perfect.
I think at this rate too, I think right now the game has set itself up to have a male winner.
Oh yeah. If Kelsey leaves this week, Jared might be able to stay low and Jared could win.
I
Um,
like, yeah, it'd be interesting to see the brothers get to the end.
that's true. If they put them both in, then one of them could probably easily win. Because I'm sure they'll get put up right away. One of them will leave, and then that other one that stays will stay for a while.
Yeah, because they'll be like, oh, that person got devastated by that,
Yeah.
the brother being evicted or whatever. And I think it could happen. I mean, I also noticed that like Phil is more in control of the game for them compared to Nick. Phil's the more dominating of the two.
Yeah.
He's,
Phil, he's more annoying than Nick.
well, I love Phil. I love those
Is
eyes.
he your favorite?
He is my favorite.
Okay. I'm more of a Nick fan, but I'll give it to you.
It's those eyes. Ugh,
Gotta
flustered.
balance
It's
out.
turning into a gong show again. Yeah, I mean, I think at this point in the game, we're getting set up to have a male winner.
Yeah, makes sense.
And it's kind of sad because, like, all the girls seem to pick each other apart. And it's always been girls leaving first, which is not okay.
Usually I hate that. Like, I kind of still do. I obviously still do, but this season has been so good at making up for it that I'm like, yeah, that girl deserves to leave. Bye, bitch. Like, get out. So I don't even
Well,
care that girls are leaving. Like, I'm still entertained and like,
that brings me to something that's really annoying me is when people are nominated. I think Phil may wear eyeliner, but anyway. Uh, when people are nominated, I'm noticing this season more so than past seasons. Uh, do you find that they just give up? They think the game is over?
um, yeah, I don't know. I feel
Like,
like Sherry didn't do shit, did she? I don't know
who?
what Sherry,
No, she just kind of was like, meh, whatever.
Christine.
Christine laid in bed all week.
She
That
didn't.
final week, she was in
I don't
bed
know
in
what they're
leopard.
doing this week. What's happening? Is Kelsey trying? Please tell me she's trying.
Kelsey and Raul, they are at least putting up a little bit of a fight. But
Okay.
that first night when Joel nominated them, they were both crying in the have not room.
Yeah, I can see that. I hope we
And
see it on the show.
there was like meltdowns. Get over it. And then like, but we're good for the meltdowns this season though. Like Tim throwing the bat.
Yeah, that was some good shit.
They were, let's give them drunk challenges more often because it seems to work.
I was kind of pissed off when he started ripping the thing off
The
because that,
planet.
to me that's like some Peter Brown shit. So
Like Peter throwing the puzzle piece.
yeah, being a pussy wussy, basically.
Fun question as we wrap this up. Out of the 4 seasons that we've had, who would you like to ever see come back for an All Stars if we ever were to do one?
Topaz. It's all about Team Topaz.
Do you think
I
she would
want.
sleep? Do you think she would be awake for it?
I think she would look hot and do as best as she could. I'd want Topaz and Liza for girls from first season.
Oh my goodness. I love Liza. Have you been watching Liza's Dish?
Um, no, I should be. I know that shit's the best. I have not. Usually I watch like a bunch of them at a time, but
Okay, so like they're longer this year. They've been about like 15 minutes, but you
okay.
know what? You need to tune into them because
Yeah, I do.
Liza's got the knowledge. I'm going to try and get Liza on the Fallout
You
because
should.
we always do a good show together and she is beautiful.
I'd love for Suzette to come back, of course. I love Suzette. I don't know if she's like a likely person to come back, but she would be on my list.
Do you think
For
Netta would be back?
Of course Netta would be back. Of course. She out of the whole 4 seasons, she's the first person they're gonna ask.
If they haven't already asked her.
Yeah, she'll be back.
She's good at throwing in the shade, but if I was in that house with her, I'd be putting her and Emmett on the block first week.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do if I was with Netta or Emmett or whoever. I don't know.
It's interesting to note.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously Jordan would probably come back.
Oh gosh, yeah. Hopefully it doesn't flop, but he would.
Have we need I would like to see in our format actually a super fan actually do well.
Joel's not going to win this game. I
Joel
don't.
is not going to win this game. What is Joel doing?
I don't think he's going to win. No.
Why is he there?
You've got lucky as hell, in my opinion. That should have been.
Actually, I would like to see a Joel makeover before the week is out. If
Yeah.
Raul happens to leave this week, can we please at least have a Joel makeover?
Yeah. I don't know who else I'd bring back. I need to pick some guys. I'd probably say Alec, just because it's Alec.
We would have another gate.
Season 2 guys.
Oh,
Anyone but Adele, because bitch, I'm awake. You don't need to worry about that.
I don't know. So season 2 with Wake Up Canada, sometimes I needed that Wake Up Canada because I was getting put to sleep.
Yeah, that should have been season 3's motto, actually.
Wake Up Canada. I don't know. I mean, Godfrey would probably come back.
Yeah. Basically, the people I want to come back aren't the ones that are going to come back. And the people that I don't want to see are the ones that are going to come back.
If we have one.
Yeah.
It's good. It's fun.
They need to hold off on that for at least a few more seasons.
We
Like,
need a few solid casts, like a few seasons like this,
yeah.
and then maybe talk about an All Stars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because season 5, I don't know what they're gonna do to like stage this cast.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know.
It's definitely coming back for season 5 after this season, yeah. And US needs to take note and give us a pretty house because Canada, I'm sure our budget isn't as big, but our house looks beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess we'll soon find out. It's fun to speculate. The,
Yes, time will
the
tell.
time will tell. The week is wrapping, and everybody go follow Trevwo, my savior, on Twitter. Do it
I'll tweet you that Nikki video. I'm telling you, it's worth the watch. It's 15 minutes, and you have to watch every second.
every second. And am I going to see who is she?
Of course. Yep. You'll see even more.
She hasn't done a who is she in our diary room yet.
Yeah. It's
Who
gonna be
is
good.
she?
I'll tweet you it, and then you can send it out
Oh
or
my
whatever.
goodness. Yeah, I'll definitely send out the link to that video. And then I'm so happy that we've had BB Spy helping us out this season, as well as Morty's TV, obviously giving me so much love. They are actually looking for people to live feed for them, so I'm gonna post the link and maybe see if you guys can help them out. Um, Thank you so much for rescuing me tonight. Anyone who wants to join me next week, hit me up and we'll talk. And we will see you guys next week. Peace.